It's so important for me that we try and get ahead of this so no other family has to go through the whole heartbreak of a missing child. And there's some things that we can do, being, more watchful and knowing it's not a typical stranger, but being watchful of who's watching our children. And
On October 22nd, 1989, Jacob was taken by a masked gunman while he was riding his bike home with his younger brother and his friend. For years, many came to remember Jacob's name and asked the question, where is Jacob?
Shortly after Jacob was abducted, probably within a few months, my brother, who's about 2 years younger than me, my dad took my brother and I down to St. Joseph to help stuff flyers.
With the aid of blogger Joy Baker, who followed the case in 2010, a suspect had been identified, and Jacob's remains were soon found.
I have one child, and we actually live rurally, and I brought her with me today. And living rurally, you should feel safe. We live on a farm, but I found myself being very protective, even though my husband lived on the same farm and he lived a very carefree life. It was hard for me to just let her live the same life he did because I knew what had happened to Jacob.
Since the disappearance of her son, Patty has advocated for missing children by founding the Jacob Wetterling Resource Center and the Jacob Act that requires states to establish sex offender registries.
I'm so eternally grateful for all who were there for us. Not everybody has that kind of response, and we need to watch out for one another.
Juliana Blaias, KVRR, Local News.